Good afternoon, everyone. I'm 10 News meteorologist Bobby Deskins. Here is the very latest on Hurricane Irma. The 5 o'clock advisory just came in. Still 185 mile per hour winds. The pressure has actually come down a little bit from what it was earlier this afternoon, which sometimes says it's strengthening just a little bit, but it's about the ballpark in which it has been. It has rolled through Barbuda, over through St. Martin, Anguilla, now through the Virgin Islands, and looks like the center will stay north of Puerto Rico. But the latest forecast is showing that this will stay a Category 4, Category 5 storms, Category 5 right now, over the next several days. Look at it move across. As a matter of fact, look at this. This was 7:15 this morning. Both St. Martin and Anguilla completely in the eye of a Category 5 hurricane with 185 mile per hour winds. Incredible damage on some of the video coming out of there. Here's the latest forecast track, and you can see it's moving to the west-northwest. If you're just now tuning in, there has been a shift starting late last night, early this morning, in the modeling from here where it was yesterday to the eastern part of Florida. That is better news for the western part of the state, bad news for Miami. The Hurricane Center has shifted their track as well too. This is Saturday night, 150 mile per hour winds. This is Sunday afternoon, 145 mile per hour winds right over top of downtown Miami. And what this will do, if it takes this track, it just goes right up all of that populated area. Key Biscayne, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm, and then right up the coast, a Category 3 hurricane just off the coast of Jacksonville. Now the center of this, the eye wall with all the high winds, it can fall anywhere in here. If you live in the Tampa area and you're watching, this makes you feel a whole lot better, I know, but we are not quite out of the woods yet on this. I'm going to show you the forecast models. It made me feel better when I saw the modeling. And then we've been talking about it here. We feel a little bit better, but we're not out of the woods yet. We'll explain it to you in just a little bit. Watches and warnings haven't really changed much. If we're going to get those here, that's likely going to happen as we get into probably Friday, especially south of I-4.
That's why we're keeping an eye on it. This is not the time to let your guard down yet.
Things
we're
change.
Not there, as you've seen over the last day,
Yeah.
how much it's changed.
You know, I'm really concerned about is as far as the location of that eye, because we know the backside of that.
Yeah.
It brings that surf onto that entire East Coast. So
Yeah, the north side of the eye would have the wind blowing on shore. It's very similar like Matthew last year.
Right.
But stronger and perhaps a little bit closer because Matthew really didn't get to the Florida coast, the East Coast, until it was north of West Palm.
Right.